The other thing would be the neighbors. So, I mean, you got 7 people, 7, 8, 9 different cars outside, people coming and going. Are you finding that neighbors are having a negative reaction to when you do these in the neighborhoods?
Keep in mind with our tenants, I'm not even going to call them tenants. I'm going to call them members. And that's the term we use, just so you know what I'm talking about. About 50% of our members have cars, kind of across the board. You're not stuffing, even if you have 10 people, it's like 5 cars, but one person's gone or 2 people are gone. That means there's 3 cars, like, because one person's working first shift and second shift. So I can drive by some of my biggest homes that are completely full and be like, we're at 8 or 9 o'clock when everybody should be home. And there's one car in the driveway. And I'm like, is this vacant? Like somebody say, your brain almost goes like, is this vacant? Is my property management? We own a property. Are they lying to me? It's like, no, this place is here. People are like, there's just schedules or people are traveling or whatever. So it's not as much of an issue. The example I give to people so they can wrap their head around it is like this. There's a lake here. It's a real bougie lake in Charlotte called Lake Norman. And I have a lakefront property that I Airbnb. And my wife and I stay there and whatever. It's like, it's our second home, but we Airbnb it. Every single time we have a guest, I get a call from the neighbors. I mean, it's like every time, either me or the property management company or somebody gets a call. I mean, every little thing. In about almost a decade and a half of doing co-living, I've had probably 3 neighbors call
Huh.
or 4 neighbors call. Like, if you're vetting your members correctly, like, these are not party houses. These are like houses people want to like live in and connect with. You get every once in a while. I'm trying to think if I've ever been reported to the city by a neighbor. Not that I can remember. I've got reported to the city by like a disgruntled employee. But yeah, it's not what most people think of when they think of like these homes must be party homes. They must be loud. They're not. They're just not. They're clean, quiet, safe, affordable housing. Now, you need to think through parking for sure. Because if you buy in an HOA neighborhood and there's 2 parking spots and even if you have 5 cars, like people are going to notice that and be like, what's going on? But before we buy a house now, and we've dialed in like the system to what one of these homes looks like. But before we ever buy a home, or before I help any of my students buy a home or make a mistake on buying a home in an area that is going to be bad and is going to be neighbors, I mean, we'll drive the neighborhood, or even on Google Earth, we'll drive the neighborhood and we'll be like, okay, is this going to fit into the neighborhood? If everybody's grass is perfectly cut and it's the white picket fence, like, no, this is not going to, like, no. But if it's a B-class neighborhood where someone's got a work truck and someone else is parking in the street and this person's got 2, like, okay, we good. This is a co-living neighborhood, right? Is kind of how we think about it. And so one of my students took this to an extreme the other day. He was in Charleston, South Carolina. He's buying his 3rd home in Charleston. And he goes, he takes a video of a goat, just a goat in someone's front yard, like, eating, grazing. And he was like, Sam, perfect for co-living, right? I'm like, no, that's like too far, right? But that's the idea. You get the idea. It's got to fit.
Yeah.